So ignore my weird head get up because we are in the caves. Well, now we're in one of the cave entrances that has like lighting, I guess, so the cave is behind us. At the starting point for the Passo Vazarego, and we're going to take the cable car up to Refuge Lagazuoi. This is the gondola slash cable car. I don't know which one to use, to be honest. There it is. Lagazuoi is about 30 minutes drive from Cortina, the Empiso, where there is a free car park attached to the cable car station. It costs 16 euros return for an adult, and it cuts 2 to 3 hours hike up as it takes you straight to 2,109 meters above sea level. So we took the cable car up to Lagazuoi, where the World War II front line is between Austria and Italy. So it has a lot of great history, but right now I'm just at the refuge, which is about 2,752 meters tall, with a great view. From the cable car station is a short walk up to the refugio, where you can trek further up along the Austrian Troop Ways. We walked along from the huts on the Austrian-Hungarian troop route, and this is an in memoriam kind of place to commemorate the people who died here at World War I. So a lot of people died from like cold and like falling over and starving, so it's really bad. The hike kind of dead end there, so we turned back around to the cable car station where the main track for the tunnel is. So we have to see the Lagazuoi tunnel, which is right behind Christy. It takes a little bit of a walk and is a little bit kind of like challenging if you haven't done any via ferrata or hiking along a cliff before, but it's actually not too bad, right?
Not bad.
You definitely need a head torch to go down, and a helmet is recommended too, as well as via ferrata gears. So apparently, when you see holes that points downwards or upwards, is basically errors in the mine that they have to correct. But now it gives us some light as we descend. So we're still walking down the tunnels. It actually got to a point where we thought we were a bit lost, so we don't know how far it is. Luckily, we found some people who told us it's more like half an hour to go, and it will be like sort of like midway down. So let's see if that is true. You can go up from the bottom, but I think going down is easier. There are information signs along the way, too, to explain some of the structures. So we made it out! We're actually exactly where we thought we should be when we planned the route. It took so longer to go through the tunnel than I thought, and there were a lot of downhills. I think I need to get a contour map from a map. Which way to go? So after some deliberations, hi Christy, we've decided to hike back up to Lagazuoi so we can take the cable car down. Why not? The trail leading from the tunnel to the exit up to the mountain path or down is a little bit scary, but then we end up at the winter ski slopes. We are making our way up to Fazello Travanassis, if I didn't read it up incorrectly. And then we're gonna go for sure back to Lagazuoi. And the view looks pretty good, but it's gotten a lot cloudier. We can see the refugio perch on top of a rock, which is both great and sad because it looks really far and high. We are on the pass and it's snowing.
Oh, look at this. Can you see it?
Yeah, I actually could. And
it's actually snowflakes.
So pretty behind us. So pretty. I love this place. We're now doing the zigzag up.
We're on number 15.
Yep, Chrissy's counting. I'm like, no! And behind us is actually one of the exits to the tunnel with a info sign panel. It looks worse than it is. Not that it isn't an uphill battle. We are almost back at the hut, and it's only 3:20, which is kind of what we estimated it to be, even before we saw how many switchbacks.
36?
Yikes. We end up taking the cable car down and was treated to a beautiful view. We are, well, almost at the other pass, and then we realized that we would like to point out where we need to go, Christy. Ta-da! But it's live.
You see the...
Yeah, the hut.
Yeah.